Oh yeah. Oh no. Nice. That's enough. Dead weightlifting for 6 months. Welcome to another episode of Allstar Garage. This week, it's all about getting this done or making a start on this jag at least from Taunton, and then we're going to take this one in a couple of weeks to Aldershot for the World Qualifying round, which is the last round of any points to be scored 2024, or at least this season until we start the next meeting after the World Final, which is October. Anyway, we're going to crack on and get some bits and bobs done. At the minute, I haven't filmed it yet, so I don't know how long it's going to be, but Squirrel's off this week. He's on holiday. Well, I say holiday, I think he's just got a week off to have his kids because it's August and we're old men, so we have children. Responsibilities and stuff. So he's not here. Ash is out on the van, flat out, keeping Allstar Hydraulics afloat and doing his bit. And I'm trying to pick up bits and bobs in between with lorries coming in and getting stuff done. And we got lots to do. So I don't know. I'll film what I can. Might be a short one, might be a long one. I don't know. If you looked before you pressed play down there in the bottom right, it will say no minutes to go. So you know more than I do at this moment in time. The gearbox has just turned up out of the blue on the bonnet here and caused me 15 hernias and a ruptured spleen. Chucking it up there. Is from our good mate George Tickner at Core Tech Material Recycling. Rung me up, Pete, we've just had a Mazda in with the gearbox, malarkey. Do you want it? I said, yeah, wicked. So Squirrel went and picked it up last week. So shout out to George for the free gearbox, which I'm sure in no time I will smash into 1,000 pieces. Thank you very much. Anyway, let's stop talking rubbish and roll the titles. So I've done another bad decision. Is it bad? I don't know. Series 1 Jag, Facebook, for sale. Anyone want it? No axles. I went, yeah, I'll have it. What do you reckon, Wayne?
I reckon you're brave.
Brave? What's wrong with it? How many people messaged you for it, Fats?
You.
Just me, okay. Yeah.
That's why Wayne said you're brave.
Yeah, I don't think there's much wrong with it though. I wouldn't mind some wings if I'm honest, but...
I'm surprised you didn't keep them off the other one.
What, off the pink one?
No, off the black one.
Do you you know what I almost did as well? Nice view.
That's extra.
Yeah.
What else there, you know? Nothing for sale?
Right.
No, but nothing really. It's only popped up. This only popped up. When did it pop up? Last Sunday.
Where is the glovage? Glovage. This'll do. Gearboxy edge. Do. Nice. Release bearing as well. Running short on release bearings. So it's always nice to have a freebie one so you don't have to buy one. Oh no, I've just had my lunch and it's going to come straight back out my neck, isn't it? Okay. Now, one thing I will say is that somehow, and I'm not really sure how, because I don't understand the science behind it and I'm not very tech savvy, the microphones that we were using, which are the Tech Guys DJI mic, I think, the clip-on ones, the little square ones, so the majority of what I film is actually on my phone. It's on an iPhone because I've looked into big special cameras and everything and ended up spending £3 on a camera that pretty much does the same job. So on the reviews and stuff it said for the time being when you're still quite small, just film it on your phone because the camera's really good on your phone, right? So I had these microphones that just, you put an adapter in it and it plugs straight in like the iPhone socket or a USB-C or whatever. And now all of a sudden, I don't know if the phone's done an update or something, but it's just decided that it doesn't like it and it doesn't support it. So at the minute, what you're watching me on is the GoPro with the backup microphones that I bought. These are just like a cheaper version, which should be okay, but they work quite well with the GoPro. So we'll give that a go. The other week when we were filming the lorry, I tried the GoPro with one of them like boom furry microphone jobbies that I just tried, and the audio wasn't very good. So the reviews on these ones are quite good. So as long as I've plugged everything in correctly, you can actually hear me. Otherwise I look like one of those really old bad Chinese films where they're dubbed and you start talking in it. You know what I mean? So hopefully that's good. So we're just going to try and have a look at this dead spider effect that we got going on at the minute. Nice. fix that, and then it's movable. It's also a really busy week this week with work and everything else going on. As I said already, we're Squirrel down, and the knock-on effect of that is, although you see him quite a lot on the programme, obviously that's bits and bobs where we're filming in the afternoon or whatever, or when he comes back to grab some stock, but normally he's one of my engineers out in a van doing the hydraulic hoses. So we've got Ash and Squirrel on the vans, me in the workshop, and I'm having to divert a lot that we would normally do on the vans to the workshop, like the skip lorry that you saw yesterday getting fixed, which is then obviously I'm doing all the office stuff, running the business stuff, and doing the hands-on hydraulic stuff, and then still trying to film something this week so that you get to watch this next week. When you watch it, it's actually this week, but last week it's a different week, it's whatever. Anyway, let's do some stuff. Now, we do got some shock absorber deletage going on. So I might just try and spin that off with a spanner before we go up, because then everything else can be done from upstairs.
I'd just like to thank the person who replaced my Marmite crisp the weekend with Peter.
Oh yeah, when we was at Taunton.
Tesco's Tina kindly helped herself too, so thank you very much.
If you've got no idea what we're talking about, a few episodes ago, Wayne was moaning about Tina eating all his Marmite crisps. We were at Taunton at the weekend, and a lady came up and gave me a 6-pack of crisps to give to Wayne to replace his Marmite crisps, which I did, and we meant to show you the crisps, and they were going to be here yesterday when we were going to film something. We didn't get a chance, and then he took them home and ate them. So
I haven't eaten them all. I do, pack here and there, but.
how is the love life with Tina, or the courtship, should we call it, or the house share?
I think it's no house share, mate. It's my house.
Hang on a minute, she's always in your house, so she's sharing your space.
No, she was there 2 or 3 times a week, and it's really got the better of me. I can't put up with it. Well, I can't put up with her.
Right. What's happened now then?
Tina, I think, is history.
What, as in proper? No,
no, I think she is history.
What about that mess now? Is that gone?
Well, the bank shut, isn't it?
Yeah, but you've still got to use it. You haven't changed your bank, so you've got to go to. She must be somewhere. She's not redundant,
is she? In the country, in every NatWest bank, and I think,
no, but she must
I think I'm on the place up to rob it.
Some robber wouldn't be a very fast getaway, would it?
You know, some things are just not meant to be, Peter.
Like the ramp that doesn't go up. You're like a Moses parting the Red Sea there, wouldn't you? It's like a magic trick. My side's not connected too much.
No, nor's this side, but it is still very...
You've got really stiff that side.
It's still...
What, like stiff? As in stiff in your pants, or...?
No, don't be stupid. Stiff as in it's got no... It's got no steering arm attached.
Yeah, steering arm's knackered, but I think the
ball joint must be...
I think the ball joint's not very happy. And when it is on full lock right, that wheel looks like it's tucking under. Or leaning over, I can't remember. It's going the wrong way.
Well, it actually looks all right sitting there like that.
This side's mega knackered. And it's stretched the bush in the... oh, it's done that long. Everything's bad. Where's the 18mm tray for the ball joint? On the hits, one of them. You hit that really hard with a hammer, and that's going to say thanks.
Hang on, my friend.
What's up, my friend? There you go, mate. That's for you.
Is it sort of...
You can have that.
Nothing on there any good to you?
No. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I might need the bolts at the bottom.
Okay.
That's no good though. There's a shock. No.
I'll stick your bang racing. Will that go up some more, that shock, or yet?
Will it? No, why is it bottomed out?
Well, you ain't going to get that nut on there, mate.
Oh. That is a bit of an issue then, isn't it?
The only thing you might be able to do is take that rubber out the top.
No, it's like a set thing. On the last one, I'd welded the washer on further down, which I think I'm going to have to do on this.
Yeah.
Bugger. Okay, I've taken it back out again.
Sure.
Yeah.
We fell up with this now.
Yeah. What you are? Yeah, me too. I'll bring the welder over, shall I?
Oh. That was my head.
As we found out from the last broken one though, heating it up puts a weak point in it, doesn't it? Let's just weld it. Yeah, niceage. Nicey, that's noisy. Let's turn that off. Right, I need to cool that down really before I put rubber on it and melt it bad. We don't really want to put it in cold water, do we? Because that's going to make it brittle. Isn't it?
Just give it a couple of minutes. Whip that wheel off this side.
Should we brand you?
Thanks very much.
No?
I hate to think what you're going to do without brand me.
You just want to know where I want to push it, don't you?
You're pushing it with any one of your other mates, not my own mind. Save it for Squirrel.
He needs it. This also looks like this one's leant over the wrong way. Because I've caught through this wheel, haven't I? One thing I will show you quickly before I take this wheel off. Loads of people that aren't from the normal banger scene keep asking about this gator on the edge of the tyre. I know we've touched on it briefly before, but there's a perfect example of what it does. I've had a hit through this front wing and snapped the steering arm. And obviously the tyre has taken, the gator, has took chunks and detonated rather than the tyre. The tyre itself, which is a Rain Sport 3, which is a really good banger tyre, but you can't get them anymore because they don't make them, is actually fine. So the gator has perfectly done its job there. Nice. If I elevate that, I think it's that ball joint because of the drop down. So obviously once you get on the floor and it levels out, here's a bit of inch box, it's perfect size. If it doesn't push it off the ramp, which it's going to do, because the spring's too stiff, it's made absolutely no difference. I can see from here, that ball joint's bent.
I can see that as well, Peter.
So that's where the damage is on that one. So we might be able to undo that, turn it around, and it'll camber the wheel the right way.
And it'll take it off of that.
Yeah, boy.
Get the spanner then, my son. What size is it, Pete?
Eh?
What size is it?
I think that's a 910. My old China. No, this size an 18, you know, because it's too easy to have the same on the same side, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Oh, look at that, it's like a donkey's hind leg.
Like a donkey's hind leg.
Yeah.
Right, I will cut that boot off and change that steering arm on thus driver's side.
Right, how did you get this back in here, Peter?
It's because you need muscles, Wayne. That's what you need. We want to go up with the shock, yeah? You putting the rubber up there or not?
Oh, yes.
You was premature then, weren't you? Oh, that's a bit thick, isn't it? Hold up, Sherlock.
What are you doing there, mate?
I'm going to cut it in half.
Why?
Because it don't need to be that thick, and I think that's going to cause us grief. That is the one.
There's that thinner one there, look.
Yeah, this is even thinner. And it's only got to be a... We don't want to, you know... Don't want to have any squeaks, do we?
No, we don't.
Where did I put it? Look at that for newness. Okay. There she blows, Captain. Nice.
Yeah, no, you're a bit unlucky there.
What's
mate.
that? They're not the best, don't get me wrong, but I very rarely do a steering arm. I've done 2 in 1 crash, both sides. Come out like that. With my front wheels. Show business. Jazz hands. The Jag was doing jazz hands.
Right.
Oh, it's the Wayne hotline. Who was it?
Premium number.
Premium number. Don't answer that one then.
No. Well, who's that?
They might be trying to sell you some double glazing.
Yeah,
or
but I
something.
don't want to buy nothing. And you get these scam things, spam or whatever, they come up on there.
Scams and
I
spams.
think, what's that all about? I don't know anyone by the name of Spam.
Do you like spam?
I like Spam.
Oh no.
I like Spam fritters.
Oh no. Premium number?
Oh, it's Mark. Steady, mate.
Look at the flex on the bar. My skin's leaking now. Oh, and you know, remember the sunburn last week? With no clothes on, I look like a cheese string.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, Pete.
you can peel me. Like a banana.
Like cornflakes going off you.
Yeah, something like that. Don't think this old lever bar's up to the job of this one. I'll get one in and I can jack it up.
Get that crowbar behind you in there, look.
Yeah, it's my face if it goes wrong, isn't it?
My crowbar.
It's not your crowbar. I've had that crowbar for like 4 years, 5 years, probably even longer. How long's yours been missing for? 4 years?
Well, it just seems funny, doesn't it?
Well,
That our one's gone missing. I walk in your shed, you got one exactly the same, yeah?
I've got the same one with the bend in it and the
I'm
bent
not
tooth.
saying that I've got the only one in the country,
Well, you obviously are.
but we're very close to each other for you to have one exactly the same as me.
Why have you got one the same as me? And
I haven't got one the same
Mine
as you,
used to
have
be
I?
straight and now it's bent like you.
I haven't got one exactly the same as you now, have I?
We ain't got one at all, have you?
No, exactly.
Come round here, give me your mouth. I'm not in the mood for it.
Fuck.
What was that?
You tell me, brother.
I think actual poo just came out then.
Can you get a bolt in there now?
Nah, it's jumped out the bottom. I'm gonna have to come. Do you know the worst bit? I made this tool and it's relying on a weld I did at the top to hold it all in. One weld.
Yeah, well.
You better go make the tea, mate. You don't want to watch this.
Do you know what? I'll volunteer for that job. I don't want to go and lose my railings.
Scary job. I don't think this will ever get to a point where I go, oh yeah, I don't mind it. I'll just, you know, just wind it up and I don't care if I lose my face. It's the tool that's punched through the bottom of the plate. Oh my goodness, why has it done that? That's what the noise was. Should look like that. Oofta. Nice. That went up through there, and then it had, all that was doing was sitting on that like that.
Right.
Because it's meant to have, I got one of them, you know, the bigger size concrete, like the spinner bolt washers.
Yeah.
And I cut it right down, so it was like a, it used to sit in there, in the dish.
Nice.
But it's gone, missing somewhere. So now I'm going to go for this version.
Perhaps it's in one of your safe places, Pete.
I think it's in a very safe place. Right, that's it, I'm in business now. Now I'm in business.
Right.
Right, here's my winder. Windy.
Is that right in the top properly now, Pete?
I hope so, otherwise it's going to take my face out.
Well, just check it, mate.
Nice. A little bit of tracking by eye, because I know it's well in. Double steering arm change. Straightish.
No, back. Well.
Oh, that's me. Latvia? Who's calling me from Latvia?
That's another one of them dodgy calls I keep getting, see?
Who's this? Good afternoon, Latvia.
Yes, sir. Very good afternoon, sir. My name is Mike and I'm calling you from Sweden. How are you?
Sorry, mate, I didn't get a word of that. Who are you, sorry?
Sir, my name is Mike and I'm calling you from the Free Network. How are you?
You're calling me from the Free Network? Yeah, I'm alright. I'm calling you from the 4
Yes,
Network.
sir. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm all the better for speaking to you, mate. How can I help you today? Hello?
Sir, my name is, sir, actually the main reason of this call, yes, sir. We have decided to provide you 30% discount on your monthly bill. May I know the last monthly bill, how much you pay?
About £12.62.
£12.62, okay? You don't have to be worried about that. sir, from the next month, you're not gonna pay them £12 and 62 pence, no more. Okay, your monthly bill will be lowered down by the company as you are our loyal. And sir,
you
you
laughing
can
at
only
you?
pay a single flat bill of £7 per month with the same benefits. Like everything will be remain same. Every benefit you're using will be remain same. We're not gonna change anything. The only changing
Peter,
is your monthly
will
bill.
you
Like
stop
it
so
will be
sorry?
broke
Can you
down
tell me
to
that again?
£7 a month for the rest of the contract. Okay.
Sorry, can you tell me that again?
Sir, I told you that you're not gonna pay them £12 and 62 pence no more. Your monthly bill will be
Right.
lowered down by the company for your loyalty and existence reward.
What about my
Now
inter-
onwards, sir, you can only pay us. Yes, sir. Every month you can only pay us £7 per month with the same benefits, with the same contract for the rest of the contract. Okay?
What about my internet providing ding ding dings?
Sorry.
What about my internet providing ding ding dings? Do I get free internet providing ding ding dings?
What is mean by ding ding ding?
Sorry? What are you on about ding ding ding?
Sir, we can provide you.
You what? Oh, I give up. Latvia. 3 network calling me from Latvia. Yeah, sure. Why didn't I do that up? That was silly of me, wasn't it?
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be fitting electronic ignition to a Wolseley 6110.
Why? No, I know why you put electronic ignition on 6110. I'm saying, why are you doing that on a Thursday night?
Well, because
Is that
I'm helping my cousin. He's got a 6110 and he wants electronic ignition put in it. And as it's more of my era than his,
well, it's definitely your area,
I'm going to help the lad out and fit it for him.
yeah. Right. Nice. Is he doing your dinner for that?
Well, I might get a bit of dinner while I'm there.
Well, you don't do nothing for free, do you? Let's be honest.
Well, I do. I do lots of things for free.
Well, no, yeah, to be fair, you just helped me for an hour.
Yeah. And I ain't charged her.
Yeah. Right, that's on. Oh, not much suspension, mate.
No, I won't be with that jack under it, will it?
Huh. Well, ain't as good as the old shock, is it? Brother John.
Old shot's brand new.
Hey?
Brand new, that shot.
That don't mean nothing, does it?
No, we
Maybe mass produced in China, mate. You'll get 1 good one and 4 ones. Right. I'm going to start writing a whiteboard list for what I've got to do on that Jag so I don't forget before all the shot. Because I want to knock out loads on the world final car in the interim.
Right.
Not knock one out, but knock out some, not knocking out, but I've got to knock out.
Work, you mean work you got to do on the
Got to do
van.
some stuff. Don't want to knock one
People
out.
might think knocking out. I know what you mean, mate.
And they know what I mean. I want to just be sure of that.
Verify it.
I'm not knocking one out, okay? But I do need to knock some stuff out. You know what I mean? But it's not Taunton, so that is now Aldershot. Did you notice I'm left-hand drive? Always have been. It's made that way. Aldershot, well qualifier.
You don't have to go to that extreme, mate, do you? You're doing one order shot. Don't get all cocky with well qualified, all that.
Well, it is well
Just
qualified.
put order shots so you don't use order shot car.
I might be Aldershot in the Astra.
Tracking. Pack out front spring. Very important, check oils.
And nut and bolt check. Hello?
Oh, can you turn this off for me?
Yeah, what's that, mate? An important one?
Yeah.
Oh. Go on. Go in the office. Check in, pack front spring, check oil levels, nut and bolt check. What else have we got to do? I'm going to change that top arm, I think, which is inside front, ball joint. We've got to measure the wheelbase to make sure nothing else is bent, because obviously we've took both the front wheels knocked out of it. Oils, nut, bolt check. I've got to weld the rear quarter and the front wing. Weld torn bits. And I wanted to, I'll still pull a bit more out on that boot. I know what you've seen already, we just give it a little pull because it was rubbing on the back wheel. So by the time it come in here, I won't be able to move it. So I've pulled it out to a degree, but the inner arch and that are torn off. So I'm gonna just weld a little bit in there and then probably just pull it out a little bit more just to give it a bit more jag boot shape rather than the mushy mess that's in there. So probably pull again. And like these wheel arches and stuff, just plonk it in the lorry, turn it around, pull those arches out, turn it around, pull the other arches out, just straightens it out a little bit. Pull on the lorry, not pull one off. We're just gonna pull one off. I've got to retube that tyre, change front tyre, and check the clutch. Because if you watch the video from the Taunton from the in-car, you'll notice that when I've knocked the wheel off and I run around the wall, clack, 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 clack around the wall, and stopped, all the smoke comes out of the bonnet, and that smoke's actually the clutch. Because we've got the back wheel was rubbing, and the front wheel was deleted, slipping the life out of the clutch. Well, that was a new clutch. I will check it because it stinks. And we don't really want to go to a meeting and have to change the clutch halfway through. So I'd rather change that now than then. So yeah, so we've got a few bits to do, which will probably be on the next week's video. Otherwise we're not going to have anything to show you next week because obviously everything I'm filming over there, I'm not showing you yet, and that's going to come out at a later date. So it's just trying to film bits and do bits and fit it all in. I can't believe that shock's that different. That's literally, it's brand new, the same shock absorber as what I took off, and it's twice as soft. Chinesium. Anyway, that's enough for today. That's that hose done there. It was leaking out the ferrule on the old one there.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was leaking from the end of the ferrule there,
Yeah.
so it's a new one now. Goes there. It's only a short one.
Yeah, that's right.
But that'll get you going,
as
mate.
long as it's not leaking.
No, you'll be alright now.
I've just got to, when I get back later, I'll jet wash it all under it.
Yeah, perfect, mate. Well, that little hose, I didn't get a chance to film the start of it. That was all it was on that big Capoletto lorry. And the leak was coming out of the edge of that ferrule there. Just a wonky made hose, I guess, and after time it's just decided to give up. No other reason for it. So another one done. Right, that is it for another week on Allstar Garage. I was going to try and do some bits on Friday, but it just didn't happen with work and it's manic. So hopefully next week we'll manage to get a little bit more done. Obviously we've got this back down on the floor and running and driving and moving again. We've still got to check the clutch, mind you, but that's not the biggest problem in the world. I'm going to stand that wheel back up because I don't like it with the ball joint being bent, so that needs a correction. I've still got a wheel and tyre to make up to repair from Taunton, weld a couple of bits up, and then we can just pull it out, make it a little bit tidier on the lorry. That's a job for another day. Yeah, mad busy one. And now we're obviously starting the lead up to World Final. So I'm just trying to split my time between trying to give you something to watch on the weeklies. And then I've got like 8 weeks worth of work to squeeze into 5 weeks before the Samurai comes for the World Final car, which actually by the time this comes out, it's 4 weeks till Samurai comes. Yeah, there's a lot to do. And something I've never raced before, which I will say. So I've got to make everything from scratch. And I mean like water tanks, floor plates, engine mounts, cradles, like the whole shebang and everything. We've got a lot to do, is what I'm getting at. So I'm just trying to juggle it. What I will say, the weekend coming when you watch this, well, the weekend, it's a long weekend, 4 days, we're going away for Squirrel Stag Do, and I'm out of the country. So there might be a delay on the next week's one. It depends how fast I can get it done and edited and put back together until I think the plane lands back in Stansted at 7 o'clock on the Tuesday. So I'm not going to be here. So that might be a delayed one next week. We might get it out on the Thursday or something, but we'll see how we get on. Apologies as well for the audio, and the camera might have been a bit weird. I know when we put the front corner back on, it's just a bit of a wide shot and the camera didn't really move. It's because we were filming it on the GoPro, because we had some microphone dramas. The old DJI mics that we had, for some reason, just won't connect to the phone, to the MacBook, to the GoPro, nothing. So they're playing up. So I've had to order the upgraded newer version, which was another load of money that I didn't really want to spend and whatever. But hopefully you can hear me fine, because it's new and shiny and I can see green lights flashing over there, so seems to be working. Other than that, obviously Allstar Garage merch.co.uk, you can get the hoodies, the hats, the cups, the dad caps, the new stuff with the nut and bolt thing. Harry, come over here quickly. Harry's displaying it. He's working it, thank you very much. We've got live mannequins over here, like displaying the products that we sell. Also on the merch store, you can get the collage that we showed last week, that Art by Abs has done with all the pictures of the drawings on that, selling really well. Jump on in, just soak it up and absorb it. Most importantly though, if you can subscribe if you haven't already, it doesn't cost you nothing, but it helps us massively, and a share and a like and a comment and all that sort of thing. I do read the comments down below, so feel free to drop one down there. But yeah, just give it a share and click that subscribe button, and there's a bell up there somewhere. You can tick that bell and it will let you know when we drop anything on the channel, videos or whatever else. You get a ding in your pocket on your phone. Nice, right, I better go back home and carry on with some DIY because it's Saturday morning.